Hello, everyone. Good Tuesday to you on a pretty nice, sunny, not terribly hot day here in the Midwest today. So that was a good thing, or at least in my neck of the woods. More rain later in the week, but we'll be at a farm toy show by then, so we don't really care. Because it doesn't matter what the weather is. If you're at a farm toy show, it's a good day. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's on yet or not, anyway, so I might just be talking to myself, which is fine. Um, Gosh, I could say anything I wanted. I could say something really controversial like, I'm not really a big fan of the John Deere 8400 series. Whew, hope nobody heard that. Um, anyway. Meaning the two-wheel drives, by the way. I'm a huge fan of the John Deere 8400 series four-wheel drives. As you all know, what's up, everybody? I see we got a nice, dang it, Isaac heard it. Busted again. Oh well. Tried to get away with it while nobody was here, but that's just the way it goes. Well, yeah, everybody was okay last week. Turned out to be not like a huge, like, life-threatening emergency, but we had to go help out somebody who had some car trouble and was stranded in the middle of nowhere. So, just being good people, good neighbors, that's what you got to do. So, anyway, fortunately, everything turned out great. So, appreciate all the well wishes and all that stuff. Everything turned out great, thankfully. Just obviously kind of had to go because somebody was sort of stuck. So, I don't know. Boy, I don't know. I've got some stuff to talk about, and then I was just kind of hoping you guys would ask some questions, to be honest with you, and maybe I could answer some questions for you while I got a chance. I was going to show you some things here first, and I was going to talk about the Metropolis, Illinois Farm Toy Show, which is this weekend. Friday 6 to 9, Saturday 9 to 3. If you're coming Saturday, my advice is to get there early in the day, because I don't know if you guys know or not, but that last hour or so of a farm toy show, everybody's just itching to go home. So, anyway, there you go. Yeah, so I did get some flowers, so let's just start with those. Got some flowers for the house. Also going to use these as some wildflowers. These came from, whoever. I've got the lid here. Or the container here. These came from JTT Scenery, the world's finest miniature scenery, according to them. They make various other things. As you can see, this is technically O scale. But now O scale is just a hair off from S scale, which is, 1/64 scale, obviously. So I don't mind using O scale flowers and things like that. They actually work out quite well. They look just fine on a display. And, there's quite a bit of O scale items out there. So I got the yellow, also got the white, and I got some cattails to go in my little stream. So I'm actually hoping later, unfortunately probably once I quit the live for the night, to work on my stream a little bit. And the reason I say unfortunately when I quit doing it is I think what I want to do is going to take a little bit of concentration. I've got to seal up some spots. I want to add just a bit more depth to my water, and then I want to plant some cattails in the appropriate spots. And kind of talking and doing all that maybe isn't going to be such a great idea. So yeah, 6 to 9. That's an odd hour, and I mean I get what you're getting at there, haha. But yeah, That's an odd toy show hours there. But I also got these kind of flowers. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm not gonna put those in clumps like that. Probably what I'm gonna end up doing is taking off pieces and using them over on the hillside as wildflowers or something along those lines. We'll see. And then, as I was actually showing you guys the other day on the live, before I had to go in a hurry, excuse me, I got these mats from Martin Welberg, and they're really interesting, and I really like them. They're obviously small, but I'm going to use this in some of the wilder parts of the diorama, kind of over by the barn and things like that. I've got a little bit of work to do to figure out how those are going to work and where they're going to go exactly and how to hide the edges of them. I mean, I've got a pretty good idea how that's going to happen, but here, you know what? I could turn on another light for you guys too, by the way. Anyway, sorry, I didn't realize it was so shadowy here. And so, anyway, that's the plan there. Rather than using the pull-apart static grass that I've got through here. Well, we'll see. I'm kind of experimenting with things over there. And some of it I'm loving, and some of it I wish I'd have done something different. But that's just the way it goes with building farm toy displays, I guess, sometimes. So, anyway, I'm going to stuff this back in the box so it doesn't get all dirty and stuff down here. And then this is just another one, just the same thing, different style, or different whatever. And then I also got this sagebrush, which obviously in a big chunk looks a little odd, but I think to sort of place in clumps here and there are kind of awesome. I think I've got a piece. I can't really scroll over and show you because of reasons, but I've got a piece just loosely placed as a test, and I think it's going to turn out fantastic. It's going to look the way I want. So kind of imagine this in, just little sections placed, on a hillside or maybe underbrush for a tree, something along those lines. I think that's going to look great when it's all said and done. Or I hope so. If not, I'll always thought it should have. Anyway, and that stuff shed something terrible too, by the way, in case you're wondering. Yeah, see, there's see what all that on that green on there. Yeah, that stuff sheds something awful. Might be worth hitting that with a little scenic spray glue, maybe, which is white glue and water. How do I make my fields? Dirt, literally dirt. Just go get dirt out of your yard, out of a field, sift it so you've got some finer stuff. I like to leave a little bit of coarser stuff, especially up here in the corners and the end rows where, where we farm, where you rip, you kind of get chunky ground. So that's kind of why I like that. Obviously the finer stuff for the main part of the field. And then the really cool thing about this, I think I demonstrated it in another video. I don't have a spray water bottle with me, but you can come through and spray this with water and put an implement in front of it. It'll look like you're working ground. Temporarily, long enough for you to take pictures. So I always thought that was kind of cool. And that's, dirt's free. So scored an R 4038 and a 9410 R without the cab at a thrift store. Nice. That could be fun. So the trees are called super trees. My wife actually makes those, but you can get the super tree kit through Scenic Express if you want to make them yourself. My wife, when she has free time, which is very limited, she does make these and sell them, but I'll be honest, I doubt anytime in the next 4, 5, 6 months that she has time to do that. We've got a lot on our plate right now. Yes, I do have a couple videos, I think, on how to make fields, so feel free to go watch those. Hopefully that explains the process. Super easy, though. You seriously, easiest thing you'll do in the farm toy world. Just got to kind of dive in and do it. Yeah, this is, I believe this is metal. That might be plastic. Yeah, I'm thinking that's some plastic there. I don't think that's die cast. Just feeling it. So I swapped the tracks. Actually, I swapped the entire undercarriage out on this using some Dirtworks Customs undercarriage. Jay Rolchin out of Wisconsin, if you're familiar with him. Super talented designer and builder. I'm a little jealous of his attention to detail. Wish I had that. I don't know. It's something I'm missing, I think, or something there. But those look awesome. I'm really happy with how those turned out. These are the street pads. He also makes like a cleated pad as well. Kind of laggy here. Well, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. Two-wheel drive for the front axle out of toothpicks. Okay, that works. That's cool. Yeah, use whatever you can use. I mean, that's kind of the heart of scratch building, custom building is finding what you can use and use it. So somebody wanted to see the detail on this thing. So nice looking handrails here. And I may have not have posted the video on this yet. I've recorded the video on this, but I don't believe I posted it. So yeah, we'll have to check that out. I'll have to do that here one of these times. The puck video just went live earlier today. That was a little bit poor planning on my part to do that on a Tuesday, but that's the way it goes sometimes. All the cylinders, everything moves nicely, as you can see. Pretty easy, nothing's terribly stiff. The main boom lift is a little bit stiff, but you need it to be so that it will hold in the position it's supposed to be. Nice looking cab. There's some decent detail in there. And, kind of same thing going on over here. And like I said, here's the new tracks. Just a nicer looking track. A little more detail than the stock die-cast Masters. Tracks there. So just a kind of a relatively inexpensive, I think he gets 20 or 25 bucks for those. Relatively inexpensive upgrade. And super easy. This was the easiest upgrade I've ever done on a tractor. One screw, old tracks come off, put them back on, put the same screw back in, tighten it, hand tight, if you will, or a little tighter than hand tight so that you can still swivel. It's awesome. Was working on a 7800 front wheel assist. Very cool. Custom. Love the 7800. I do love the John Deere 78 and 7810 series. Those are some. I always thought those were nice tractors. Yeah, 60 bucks for the tree kit. That sounds about right. I don't remember what they were. Yeah, trees are expensive, but they look good when they're done. It does take a bit of work to do the super trees. You can probably skimp a little bit and get a nice result, but we wanted to kind of go the full Monty with it, so we actually sprayed our bark, our trees, all that sort of thing. That way, it's got a nice brownish look, kind of a look of the bark around this area, and then the process of finishing out the trees. No, nice tires and rims from Tim Matson. Nice, yeah, those will be great. Jax, I've wondered that myself, and I think the answer is certainly if you find the right ones. I definitely think it's possible. So maybe just kind of look for those, and they'll definitely. I think it's possible. One day I should do a video of most of my construction models. I'd be glad to do that. That's going to be a short video. I've got well, you know what? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm working on a couple construction. Yeah, you know what? That would be a fun video. I think I'll put that on the list for this winter to do something like that, because I'm working on a industrial Steiger right now. Also working on an industrial International, which I will keep for myself. I sold one. Actually, I sold one of each of those last year. I just kind of kicked myself in the butt for doing it, because I should have kept at least one for myself, but that's the way it goes. So, with that said, I've got some, I think, fairly interesting industrial stuff coming up. That plus the excavator here, the roller, the wheel loader, things like that. So yeah, definitely. Oh, Jax, yeah, the a 4x4 display with just that would be awesome. Just like detail it to the max. That's what would be cool about something like that. You could really go to town with it. Ah, John, hey, what's going on? You're, a few minutes late, but not super late. So we will in the winter time. We had wanted to do a summer show, and then what happened was our real show summer calendar filled up fast, way faster than we thought it was going to. We thought like July and August were going to be down months for us. Turns out we've basically got something every weekend. So as far as getting time to put together a show, because it's very time consuming on my end to put together the videos, put together a show, basically to the point where it's just impossible to happen in the summer. In the winter, we will for sure do another show. We're shooting for January because that's kind of a bit of the slow season right before the big shows hit. Again, we'll be looking to highlight vendors, and we'll be doing, all the contests that we did last year, of course. I don't know. It'll be fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it for sure. Am I going to set up at Bloomington in November? You bet, Dave. I'll be there. We're going to be in a room. So not in the ballroom, but we'll be in a hotel room, because we're the newbies there. So we're on the waiting list for the ballroom, which is pretty much 30 years long at this point, which is fine. We like hotel rooms anyway. We kind of like, it's kind of nice to just be able to have your own space and your own restroom, if we're honest. And, we can always have like food and all that sort of thing there, soda, water, whatever. So, but yeah, we're going. We're super excited about it. I love that show. It's one of my most favorite shows to attend. So this is our first year setting up there, obviously. But yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. And I mean, Barry and Brian, those guys are awesome. They're great guys to work with, great guys to talk to. So just looking forward to getting to kind of spend a weekend at their show. Oh yeah, I absolutely want to show you the blue ram. I'm glad you mentioned it. Yeah, I actually had it here for a reason. And I don't see Kyle here right now, so he must be doing Kyle stuff, which is fine. He's a busy guy. So just a light custom Dodge Ram, 2500. I think it's a 2500. It could be a 35. I don't know. It's a dually driver. This is a toolbox from Kyle Punky KN's Animations. You can find him on Shapeways. You can find him all over social media. Check out the detail on this thing, guys. This is the best. This is the best toolbox I've seen for a truck bed pretty much ever. And I've got a bunch of these from him, and I just need to do more. There's just no doubt about it. Yeah, and the diamond plate is not showing up, but it actually has. I'm trying to find an angle where it will work, but you can kind of see the diamond plate detail on it. Like I said, best truck toolbox out there, bar none. It's awesome. So anyway, and then of course I just added a little antenna. I've been doing that, although most trucks these days actually don't. They've got the little rooftop antenna, but I think a lot of guys still run CBs and things like that. So I'm adding antennas to my trucks just because one, I like the look of it. So. Oh, cool. Think you're coming up for the weekend. That's awesome, Dave. Yeah. Well, look forward to seeing you there. Hopefully got a few, maybe got a few things for you that weekend. That'd be sweet. We'll see. What type of foam board do I buy? So just the blue foam board stuff. You can get it as thick as you want. Now, if you're not going to do like I did here, let me show you, like cut down ditches and things like that, you do not need a super thick foam board. Foam board. Wow. Foam board. If you are, you need to get that like 2-inch thick stuff so you can do landscaping with it and things like that. So yeah, that's what I would get. You can get it at Home Depot, lumber yards, everywhere. Pretty much where you can get home building supplies. Show both blue Rams. All right, let's. I'll show you guys what Mr. Fleming's talking about here. The old second gen. He's all too familiar with this one. Probably one of the best trucks I'll ever have on a display for sure. That thing is so cool. It's just perfect. I don't know. It's just the perfect old farm truck. And anyway. Diamond plate. I agree. I agree there. Moss rod bit. Diamond plate is brutal. All right. Do you still have any 8000 series tractors left? I have some tore apart that are, gonna get built someday. Is the is the answer? I'm gonna do full on CD models kits. One I've got to do for myself because I sold my 8220 narrow frame that I did. Another kind of regret, to be honest with you, but it was time, and yeah, I'll come up with something cooler down the road. But I'll be making some 8000 series. I'm sure this winter if everything goes well. Make it smooth. Just sand it. Just get some sandpaper and start sanding away. And then, like, if you're gonna do a stream like this, you're probably gonna want to put some like something to seal it. I just put down some matte medium or whatever. You could use plaster if you want to, stuff like that. And then I sanded that nice and relatively smooth. I didn't want it super smooth because riverbeds aren't necessarily super smooth. But so that's what I would do if I were you guys. Hey, what's up, Bean? Oh, the lifted blue ram. Let me grab it. It is right behind me. There you go. The lifted ram is going to be on Dogtown Ag. It's going to feature into that storyline once I get that up and running full steam ahead. So, all right, let's see. All right, have you found anything to use as beacons for the construction equipment? So what you could do is find, I don't have any here, they make straight pins that have like balls on the head of them, like small ones, so you could get those because there's orange ones or red, whatever you want, and you could file those to the shape of a beacon. I've done that before in the past, and it turns out pretty good, really. We could maybe work out something there with the 7800 and 8400 swap once I get it all finished. Yeah, Jax, that'll work too. You bet. Yeah, that would work just fine. Yeah, the ram's got an offset. It's a race ram. There, I don't know if you can see the offset. Yeah, you can see the offset there. Just kind of a fun truck to have around, I think. It's kind of cool. I would never build one like that myself because, one, I just don't have that kind of creativity, probably. But I just probably wouldn't take the time to do it. So when I got that, I thought it was awesome. Yeah, shipping was rough on it. But sometimes that's what happens. Cops would love that. Yeah, you bet. So as far as lifting these, I'm gonna let the guys that do that tell you, because they're pros. I mean, this is styrene. The frame is styrene. What I'm looking at there, and some pins. It looks perfect. You can kind of got strut detail and all that sort of stuff going on there. It looks super cool. Use metal tubing. See, that's awesome. Yeah, that would work out well. Paper clips. Okay, 3/16 pipe. There you go. What's up, Santiago? How are you today? Maybe when Dogtown goes to shows with trucks, it'll take these two. It'll be like kind of the perfect show combo, I think. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, yeah, perfect. That's there you go. So there's your answer from the pros there. The J&M cart came from Dave Holman, Heartland Customs. That's where that came from. I should definitely do a dump bed on a truck someday. I think that's definitely on the to do list. So Jax, say no more. Just do it. Yeah, tell me what I can trade or whatever for it, or yeah, we definitely need one of those. That would be amazing. 100% want a clapped out first gen dump bed. That would be amazing. What age did I start collecting? I've been doing this since I was 2. I mean, maybe younger than that. I got my first tractor when I was born, pretty much. Um, I think I really started collecting somewhere in my early teens, probably. Of course, back then I'd have 20 or 30 bucks to take to a show, and you might be able to get a couple tractors out of it. But the first show I remember going to was with my dad, and it was in Hannibal, Missouri, the Mark Twain show. And I think I'm gonna say 91, 92, somewhere around there was the first year we were able to go. And once I walked into that place and saw all the toys, it was over. I was a toy collector forever at that point. What's up, Loomy? Glad you made it. Yeah, it is a shame the first gens are getting pushed back. I think a lot of stuff is going to be like that here towards the end of the year from the sound of things. Um, with the shipping and everything, what's going on. Everybody's struggling to kind of get everything where they need it. I was talking to some folks, and I don't know, I don't want to give away what it is because I don't know if they're ready to yet. But there were a couple um, pretty cool new items that are kind of surprises that were coming. That were supposed to be here like last week, and they didn't make it. They're quite a ways behind actually on them, and so that just kind of tells you where toy companies and shipping and all that stuff is at right now because of everything that's been going on. Hey, what's up, Chris? You still in Japan? How are you doing over there? I guess it's probably tomorrow. What's the future like? You're over there in the future. The Hot Wheels cabs are the best we have. I've made a few. If you come across Macho Power Wagon casting, that's a bit different than the Little Red Express. Yeah. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. So I have seen that new Down on the Farm series, and I do think that tractor with a grapple will be pretty cool. And yeah, the bale wagons seem popular. They're way more popular than I expected them to be honest with you. I mean, I knew there were going to be guys that want them, but it seems like everybody wants them, which is cool. Um, I'm glad to hear it. And, that's something that really has never been made. So I'm not surprised, I guess, that it is. Hey, Hayden. I appreciate that, bud. For the blue ones, yeah, they are. They're a really nice, really inexpensive implement. They're really cool. Did I start designing a 1/32 mm yet? Well, kind of interested that you say that. I may have started working on uh, the operator station of said tractor. I should definitely build more versatiles. 100%. Just picked up some more versatiles actually. Funny you mentioned that. So it took me forever to find that one, and then I was able to pick up several last week, thankfully. Um, I wish the early versatiles weren't so expensive. They're gone. They're gone at this point. They're You're gonna pay a fortune for like the 950s, the 875s, or whatever they are. So that stinks. But yeah, the new versatile wheel tractors are hard to find too. It turns out. But I was able to run across some because I want to build one kind of identical to what I'm building for you. So of course I had to get myself one since I've already got yours started. Oh, okay, Lumi, cool, awesome. Yeah, that's great. Oh, 30s, that's not bad for those tractors. Um, Last show I was at, which was I take that back, 2 shows ago, not Timewell but Evansville. They were like 70 there. So New Holland T9 530. That's a cool tractor. Yeah, that'd be fun to sit in the cab of for sure. Oh, I want a versatile Nemesis too. Absolutely. Yeah. What's up, Cam? Not much. We just hanging out. What are you up to? Dogtown should have a pull-in truck or tractor. Got a tractor. We got a pull-in tractor. This guy right here, and if I can ever get my decals working, we'll have her all decaled up too. Um, but yeah, we're gonna run a big IH black stripe. It was either running an IH or a Minneapolis. That was pretty much my two choices. So first gen pull-in truck. That's an awesome idea. That's what we're naming the pull-in tractor. My wife doesn't know that the pull-in tractor is named the Dogtown Destroyer. We're working on decals there. I was watching I don't know, Saturday, Sunday morning, I don't remember what morning it was. Some morning I woke up and turned on, I think it was RFD, and they had a pulling tractor show on, and they had the super light modifieds or whatever, and I really think that's a cool class. That's not a class I've seen too much around here. So I don't know. I could see myself maybe doing a couple tractors from that class. There was a lot of IHs like this, things like that. So yeah, the first gen delay that was definitely going to disappoint everybody. I know we're all just we want those so bad. Everybody's waiting. Yeah, farm stock, but then there's like farm stock light or something along those lines. And it was like the rules were, I'm trying to think. It had something to do with the turbo outlet had to be a certain size, but the inlet side could be anything you could turn basically. So it was kind of a cool class, and the tractors looked awesome on there. Yeah, yeah, jacks. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, I agree 100%, Cam. I think we're gonna see more GMC. I think we'll see more, and I think though we'll see a lot from that first gen casting as well. I think anyway, we'll see, but I just can't imagine they're gonna ignore that too long. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have a Duramax that's not a dually yet. I'm sure we will, but I'm a little surprised we haven't seen that, especially with the new ones. 4250, sweet. That's awesome. Um, I wouldn't rule out a Scout. How about that? Let me just say that. Things I know. Just keep your hopes up for a Scout. I think it's possible. I don't think the Scout is from Greenlight. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, the Scouts are kind of forgotten in a way. There's a guy here that lives just a few miles outside of town, and he just has like a Scout junkyard at his house. It's pretty cool actually. I think he just drives them till they quit, gets another one, drives it, starts robbing parts. He just keeps it going. It's kind of cool to see him cruising around in a Scout. So you guys are kind of wanting a size comparison here. So stock ride height, not so stock ride height. I'm surprised we haven't seen that Jeep yet. I kind of feel like we will. I'll do a we'll do a back view. Yeah, I would love to see cars and trucks from that era too. I would also just love to see some regular cars. And I get that there's probably not a huge market for that. But it would be nice for dioramas to have a Ford Escape or a Hyundai Auto, whatever Hyundai makes, and stuff, Chevy Traverse or whatever, just normal cars that you would see. But then I realized from a collector's standpoint, that probably no one's pining for those cars. So I get it. I get why they're not doing it, but I think that'd be cool, Dave. I'd love to see what you come up with for sure. Greenlight does make a Ford Escape. Interesting. I have to maybe look for one just to have a regular car. Because right now I've got, we've got trucks, obviously, we're all covered. And then I've got muscle cars. Um, so, so it's kind of, it's kind of all or nothing over here. Yeah, I'll have to kind of keep my eyes out for one of those Ford Escapes. I'm heading to Well, like I said, we're heading to Metropolis at the end of this week, and I'm sure Kevin Tolka will be there, and he usually brings a pretty extensive green light selection. So maybe I'll check out what he's got. Kyle wants to know how long the stream will last. I'll be here till 8, so we got another half hour. Tell Kyle to get his butt in here, or is he forging tonight, or something blacksmithy? Is he out there getting in the grit and?
Well, he's already missed his toolbox highlight.
I know, right? Like I've plugged Kyle already. And it's like, oh my gosh.
Chase if I have an important message. Now they're all gonna start doing that.
Playing golf from 9 to 4. That's a busy week, or that's a busy day of golfing. Geez, I'd be exhausted. I worked from like 8 to not quite 4 today. Kyle just said okay. I have all of the puck manure implements, actually. I boxed them all up after I did the video because I'm possibly going to sell them. Maybe. We'll see. But I did a video. It's actually just posted earlier, so I think it did. I hope it did.
Yes, it did.
Okay, it did, I'm told. So, good. They're awesome. The puck stuff is awesome. I want to go to Kevin's store for sure. I got to get there someday. Kevin's such a nice guy. I would love to go shop his store. Do you got any tips on custom trucks? I got a Ram I want to customize. So, it just depends on what you want to do to it. Are you making a work truck? If it's a work truck, hit up our website, For the Love of Tractors. We've got all sorts of stuff to, you can put a new bed on it, or if you don't want to put a new flatbed on it, you can put some toolboxes in it, or a fuel tank and a toolbox. We've kind of got you covered there. One thing I haven't done yet to this, put an exhaust on it, and all you need is some styrene tubing or some brass tubing or aluminum tubing. You can, put you a nice exhaust pipe coming out the side. My antenna here, that was literally cost me 1/10 of a penny to make. It's just magic stretch cord, which is what I make hydraulic lines out of. And I know it's not showing up too well. There you go. You can kind of see it. Nice CB antenna there. Folks make bumper guards, grill guards, new bumpers, things like that for them. So just use your imagination. Most importantly, have fun. Don't worry if you mess up, because we've all done it. So. Yeah, I talked to my buddy Jim Buig. I don't know if you know Jim or not, but he said Effingham was real nice. He said he really enjoyed the show. I think he had some decent sales over there, he said, which is great. So yeah, kind of wish we could have come, but we really needed a weekend off. We kind of just had to reload, to be honest with you. We probably just didn't have the stuff to go to a show that weekend. As far as
Family birthday
as particularly like new in the box stuff. It was also my wife's brother and others' birthday that weekend, so we had too much stuff going on. I would love to get over there sometime though, to that show. Do I have any tractors with 3 points? I have several, but let's see. I should have one on display here, and that will be this fella. So this is a 3-point from Hector off of Shapeways. So that whole kind of rear end has been replaced on this tractor. Pretty much everything has been replaced on this tractor, if we'll be honest. It's dusty as heck. The entire undercarriage has been replaced. These weights have been replaced. Front weights obviously added. New tracks, new bogey wheels, new rear end, etc., etc. So this is kind of the whole shebang. And so that's going to be one of the planting tractors here on Dogtown. I am building one now. John is not wrong. I am building one now. Oh, absolutely. No, I'd be more than happy to pull up that tractor and trailer, or truck and trailer, I guess is really what I should say there. I'll move a handful of these back to where they belong so we can kind of make, well, not necessarily where they belong, but where they are going to be so that we can make some room here. So this is a DCP flatbed that I cut down just to make a single axle. And as you can see, I don't have the fifth wheel yet on, and I don't have this, the cone separator hooked up yet. Just kind of playing with configuration. This is all made out of brass. I don't know if you can see, I've tried to add a few of the shut-off valves and things like that. Those I just used straight pins that I bent. Everything wants to fall on it because I didn't attach it quite yet. But yeah, that's a nice combo. I put a couple seed sacks there just for fun. Hose reel. This is one of our pumps. Trying to think of the gallons on that tank. I don't remember. Maybe 800. Got a tote here, and then the water tank there. My antennas are magic stretch cord, which is just what I use for my hydraulic hoses. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. I think you can even get it at Walmart. You can certainly get it online at Amazon. Another way you can do it is just use a straight pin or something like that and just bend it to shape. Hey, Kyle made it. How's it going, Kyle? Literally spent the first 40 minutes showing off your RAM, your toolbox. You're welcome, bud. I'm just giving you a hard time. Hope you're doing something fun. Need those tanks in 1/32. I mean, it's certainly doable.
Which tanks?
I assume you're talking about these, or you want the poly tanks, or do you want both? Because they can do them both. I mean, we've got them both drawn for 64th. So yeah, I can do them both if you want. Maybe I can try to get some done by the next time I see you.
Oh.
Do I have the V-Train trailer? Not handy, I don't, unfortunately. Let's see the bench mess. Oh, no. No. Plus, there's a couple projects I can't show over there, unfortunately. National's only a few months away, so we've already got projects headed out that way or working on it. So
I like how they want to see the bench mess.
Oh, at a friend's baseball game. That's cool, Kyle. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I like me some baseball. Dig the single axle. Thanks. Yeah, I just hadn't seen too many people do single axle spray tender. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. I'm just gonna leave it on Dogtown and do stuff with it. Just spray. Both for the spray rig setup. Okay, gotcha, Dave. Well, I'm sure we can print some of those up in 30 seconds. I don't see why not. So I think my test fit was a success. So it's kind of off to paint at this point. The 4020 is behind the trees. Here, I'll show you that. This is like one of the stars of my farm for sure. And I mean, I didn't build it. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously one of the coolest tractors that will ever be on my model farm for sure. It's just awesome. Yeah, Luke is just freaking great. He's awesome. I'm gonna have to Maybe I'll get a hold of him if they do that Moscow Mill show again. Depending on if St. Louis happens this year, I guess, or not. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll have him build me something else if he's willing. Maybe, I wonder if he'd build me a red one to kind of match this one. That would be super cool. Like a 1066 with a loader, something like that. That'd be awesome. Well, I mean, the first gym, but that sort of goes without saying, though, right? Ooh, working on the Landau more tonight. That sounds sweet. That makes a shop forklift in 64th. Oh, I've seen one. I don't know who made it, though. Tad, thank you so much. Did you happen to see my video on Rumble? I don't know what Rumble is, to be honest with you, Tad, but would be glad to check it out. What is Rumble?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. Oh, I'd love to check it out. And everybody check out Tad's video over there on Rumble. That'd be awesome. So everyone, yeah, Eli. Sometimes, every once in a while, somebody will throw us some money. So yeah, Tad's definitely my favorite person tonight. No offense to anybody else, but 18-foot tag trailer with dovetail and Tinkercad. That sounds cool. Oh, okay. The G940 Terratire. Yeah. I definitely want to check that video out for sure. Yeah, I know who Tad is. Yeah. Need to spend some of your FTLOT dollars. Only maybe 2 or 3 there million probably, Kyle, if I'm guessing. Going to buy a truck? Okay, well that always works too. We always like buying tractors. We're gonna try to ship again probably tomorrow. I've got a couple things ready to roll and. And John, you got to realize you're always in my top. Like you're in that top list always. Justin, yeah, you're right. Justin Lockwood has forklifts. Okay, perfect. Yeah, thanks for that. I knew somebody did, and I couldn't think of who it was because I almost bought one from him up at Summer Show. If I had to choose one agricultural brand, what would it be? It would be Steiger.
I didn't know that answer.
Ooh, a 9R. Ooh. Four Steigers. That's if I had real money, my yard would be full of Steigers. I probably wouldn't have a wife if I had a yard full of Steigers. I'll take the wife. It's a better deal. But if we had a lot of money, I'm pretty sure she'd let me build a shed and put real Steigers in it. I don't think she'd be against that. Yeah, I suppose it does fall under Case IH if we're going to get technical about it. So, yeah, probably. I guess Case IH then, if I have to pick a brand. I mean, you guys know I like everything. But it definitely seems like Dogtown's turning red the farther I get into this thing. Early Steigers are good for sitting in a weed row. This is true. I saw one sell the other day, and it was something insanely cheap, like 8,000, but it pretty much needed everything. So that's why it was 8,000. I think it was a Wildcat, if I remember correctly. But it was definitely a weed row Steiger. Wow, bought 4 Case IH quad tracks. That's some serious dough that somebody coughed up there. Yeah, 8,000 is a good lawn piece. It's a conversational piece. Pretty much get the whole town talking. Stick a Steiger in your front yard. All right, see, we've already got Jax is already volunteering. If we buy an old Steiger, he will come out and help us get it running. This is a deal right here.
This is a deal.
Yeah. Oh man, he leaves it sitting outside. Oh. I always kind of wondered because they're kind of a heavy tractor, and I always wondered if those early Wildcats maybe could have used a little more gumption. Got a burnt barn on your display. That's cool. Fix a tractor, play with farm toys. It sounds awesome. I don't think we're gonna make it to Pickneyville. I don't think so. That'd be cool though, for sure. We've got, let's see, Metropolis. Metropolis is our last show until September, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then we've got non-farm toy stuff until September, which is terrible. But it's life at this point. I do have a scale 1/64 scale 2200 Steiger. Indeed, I do. I guarantee you, if we ever make it up to Chicago, which we will at some point, we go to Chicago sometimes. We'll definitely we'll pick up Kyle, go eat dinner or something.
Oh, I forget he's a city kid.
Yeah, he's a suburbanite for sure. This is the 320F. Can't believe I could read that. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So it's a 320F, and I swapped out the undercarriage and tracks for some Dirtworks Customs tracks and undercarriage. So Metropolis is southern Illinois, so it's down by Cairo. Probably about straight south of you, Dave. 4 hours from us, so I'm not sure what that would be from your neck of the woods, but come to Florida. See, there you go. We've already, look at this.
You know, anywhere we have to apply sunblock.
Oh, this is true. My wife is not a beach or sun person. Her skin is translucent color. She burns under a 50-watt bulb. So the sun is bad for her. Black bed or painted to match? What do you think's going to look best there, Jax? Great question. I will absolutely, Bean. You bet I'll check him. He's not a city kid. He lives near one, but he hates it. So okay, Kyle, we got you there.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, so Tad, do you think you'll make it to Metropolis? Would love to meet you if you did. And if not, I totally understand. 2 hours from you? Yeah, that's probably about right. It's like right across the river from Paducah, Kentucky. So, if that gives you any idea. I think it's it's not just I don't think it's just a farm toy show. I think there are real tractors involved as well.
Yeah, it's a tractor.
So, it's like, I think it's like a FHA or FHA.
It's a
FFA or 4-H.
I think it's a youth 4-H.
Yeah, so there's it's some kind of event situation there. A small hopper bottom or dump trailer. I would definitely consider a small hopper bottom if what are you kind of looking for there? Jax, I'm all game. You've got an eye for that stuff. You make it how you think is cool, and I'll be happy with it. I can guarantee you. So, have I ever been to Lafayette? You bet. We go to the Lafayette show. It's a blast. A great show.
We've been there the most.
Yeah, that's actually the show we've been to the most, I think. 164 scale Wildcat 2. Nice. That's a good pickup, Corbin. Those are cool tractors for sure. 21-hour drive. That isn't bad. Nah, shoot. You could do that, no problem. Never been to a city larger than 3,000 people. Let me tell you what, bud, you're not missing a thing. I can guarantee you that. I mean, I've been to a lot of big cities, and every time I'm just ready to be back home. So I saw your post about the roams. I'll keep my eye out for you. Occasionally, sometimes they just pop up in the weirdest spots. I actually got a 450. Oh gosh, it's been a couple years ago now, but I got it way cheaper than I thought at an auction. But anyway, somebody else was looking for one at the time, so I sold it to him. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out and see if I can come across any roams for you. You never know. Good material to make 1/64th barns. Balsa wood or basswood, and then you could use styrene for siding, or you can just use wood for siding if you want. And basswood, balsa wood's extremely cheap. You can get it at most hobby stores, Hobby Lobby, etc., etc. So. Cornhusker or Drake trailer. Okay, I'll look into it, Andy. Might be a nice winter project. Town has 23 people. Holy cow. You love Miami? Well, that's all right. To each their own. I just like I like peace and quiet. That's my thing. I don't mind going to the city, but like I said, I'm usually ready to go home by the time I'm not too far deep into that. Of course, Kyle. I will always do you a solid. What do you need me to do for you, bud? Town has 233,000. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if my part of the state has that many people. Probably not, right? It's like from here to Springfield, not including Springfield.
Not including Springfield, yes.
From here to Alton, not including Alton. From here to Quad Cities, not including the Quad Cities, right. Probably doesn't have 230,000 people.
Because Adams is probably 60,000.
Yeah.
We're about 15,000. So yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Attempt to stream 15 more minutes. I'll try my best. I think I can make it happen.
His wife is standing right next to him.
My wife is right here, and we do have a project to do. But I'll give you 15 more minutes. We got good questions coming in, so we got some good conversation going on here. I'm playing with my 40. I need to put the 4020 away. I'm just playing with it. It needs to go away so I don't break it or something. Somebody was talking other construction equipment. I'll bring over some more. Got the wheel loader out here. This is a really cool piece for the $20 it cost or whatever it is. Really neat. 2.3 million.
Okay, I was wondering. Okay. I thought maybe he was in a city outside of Miami, because I was like, well, that doesn't sound right. So I just thought he meant he was in the suburbs of Miami. I missed a zero.
Yeah, you were definitely off. So, Rusty Tractor. Actually got one. If I can get it to it. There it is. Got a little Ford 8N in there. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'll get it straightened back up. Promise. We'll bribe her work. Oh, okay. He's okay for 100,000 FTLOT points.
How many points does he have? Does Kyle have?
Kyle, he's got millions of FTLOT points at this point. Yeah, he's probably the world champion at FTLOT points, I would say. I would say pretty close. Him and then probably John Fleming and Jax are probably right up there, I would say. Jax is also for a website discount.
Oh my lord.
Honestly, at some point, those three guys, we're just gonna set up a discount code for on the website just for like the good customer discount. It's just what it's gonna have to happen. This winter, when I'm able to sit down and figure it out, we'll probably do that. New Cat 320 with 4 or 5 attachments due any day now. Nice. Very nice. I also got some of these fellas here. I really like these skid steers. They turned out, they just did a great job on them. And then, I don't know, I love me a steamroller, or a roller, I guess they're called now. But that's what they used to be called, steamrollers. You know, when you're growing up, that's what you hear, steamroller. Did you know all good things come from Illinois? Well, I come from Illinois, so that's something good, right? My wife comes from Illinois. That's a great thing. Oh my gosh, my wife actually came from California. I forgot. Oh, but she didn't live there long. She's an Illinois girl. They've been here way longer.
My family has, yeah, in the county.
Her parents were in the service. They were in the Air Force, and so they were out there. A 745 ADT. Okay, I'll have to look that one up. I'm not terribly familiar with that, but I'll definitely check it out. Diecast Masters, they're kind of killing it lately, right? They're doing, I mean, they're awesome. Here, maybe we're doing some sort of project here, and we'll stick the service truck out in the field he's working on. I don't know why we would need a roller in a field. But I don't know. Gonna be on Discord tonight? Yeah, I'll hop over on Discord and chat for a little bit. You bet. Shooting off fireworks outside.
Okay.
Celebrating the 13th of July. Oh, the articulated dump truck. Yeah, that is cool. Okay, gotcha. Cool. I think, didn't we sell the field cultivator? I think we sold the field cultivator.
That big, I don't know. That's your department.
I think we did. But we're going to get some more soon. I would love to see Diecast Masters branch out into other brands. That would be awesome. What pickups do you have? So I'm running, Dodge, basically, on the farm. I do have a Chevy, an old square body over here. You can watch a video on that sometime. But yeah, so we're gonna run Dodge. This is actually gonna be on Dogtown. I'm gonna run all red on Dogtown. So all my pickups.
Oh, are we?
Are gonna be. I thought we were.
I thought we were doing a mix.
Are we?
Well, Dogtown. Is this Dogtown?
Dogtown Farms.
Farm. So okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dogtown Farms.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Dogtown Farms are gonna run red Rams, and we're probably gonna have this one. We'll do a welding bed and probably the flat bed. That's probably all we're gonna need, really. Two for one deal for Black Friday. Debate. Do you sell tractors? I do. I sell an occasional dog as well. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I doubt DM will do anything but cat. Yeah, I'd be surprised, but it would be awesome if they did. ForTheLoveOfTractors.com. Just check us out. Oh, thanks, Kyle. Appreciate the you putting that up there. Building your first display. Awesome. Glad to hear that. You have puppies. Oh, I'm jealous. I love dogs. I absolutely love them. I was eating lunch Saturday, and a puppy just ran up to me out of nowhere. It was the best lunch I've ever had. Not the puppy. I didn't eat the puppy. I just had a cheeseburger. But the puppy was great. He was my buddy for like a half hour. It was awesome. Do you sell Steigers? Yes, is the answer. There probably aren't any on the website right now. There will be soon. Once we get past this Metropolis show, which is this weekend, we are going to spend next week evenings after work updating the website. There's going to be an insane amount of new stuff on the website next week. And we may even run a quick we're on vacation sale while we're on vacation. That way you guys can take advantage of the new stuff on the website, and hopefully you'll like it. There's going to be, unless we sell out of custom tractors this weekend, which has happened before, but it's rare. There will be tons. I've got some John Deere 9Rs. I've got some with LSWs, some with big Michelins. Got some Case IH 4-wheel drives, versatile quad tracks, Case IH quad tracks. I've got a couple New Holland tractors that will be up there. Older and newer Steigers will be up there. We'll be putting, for the first time ever, a couple repower tractors up on the website. The average price for a 64 scale tractor, if it's custom, let's call it custom, 40 to average $80. If you're going to get really into it, you're going to be $100+ for sure. If you just want new in the box, which we're going to have some of those on the website as well after this show, 10 to 15 to $20 roughly, just depending on the tractor. So yeah, that's so kind of all over the place. I know that's not a particularly precise answer, but it's kind of the way it is, because it certainly depends on your options. Particularly tires really add to the cost of a tractor. Can easily double the cost of a tractor depending on what tires you put on there. So. All right, Bean. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. I'll check the PMs here when I get settled in for the evening. But yeah, just of course, depending on what sells here at Metropolis, we'll probably have some new in the box stuff as well going on the website, and then we have parts of Palooza. We're gonna have painted parts for the first time, painted toolboxes. I know you guys have been asking about that. We've done several colors, so hopefully you can find a way to fit into your farm. We've got some just brand new items that you've never seen before that will be up after this show, and it'll be good. I hope. I think you guys will love it. And like I said, I think once we get everything on the website, we'll start a little sale while we're gone. We'll put up a note that says everything will ship after we get back from vacation. So, yes. Yeah, we will have some new in the box Steigers for sure. Again, provided we don't sell out this weekend. But I think we'll have some Cougars.
Yeah, them all, so
We'll have some Cougars. I believe a Wildcat, possibly a Bearcat. And I think a Panther, if I remember correctly, for sure. So, and off the top of my head, I don't remember the price because I'd have to look through my invoices and see. But where are we going on vacation? So a couple places actually. So we're heading into Missouri. We're going to see Merrimack Caverns, which will be fun, and then we're going to head on down to Branson for a day or two. Probably catch a show down there, just kind of maybe chill a little bit, just kind of see the sights. I've been to Branson before. I don't believe my wife has, so that'll be something new and exciting for her. And then we're headed to Hot Springs, Arkansas, where we want to see the national park there, kind of tour the town, maybe do a little trail stuff, hiking, things like that, all that sort of thing. So that's the plan. Go to Florida. Well, we've kind of already got all that stuff booked. And if it's summertime, we're not really going someplace cooler, though. Usually I like to go someplace cooler in the summertime, but I guess we decided not to this year. Usually in the summer, I like to go out west where it's cool. Right. So, but the west is on fire right now, so that's not a good thing. Yeah, anyway, I don't know.
In winter. Yeah, we work.
Yeah, well, yeah, unfortunately, winter sucks for us because we have to work. Hopefully, going to see Toby next summer. That'd be awesome. Kyle, Jason, West Coast road trip. Is that what I'm hearing here? Yeah,
Literally?
literally lit right now, unfortunately. But I love it out west. I mean, the mountains. Just freaking amazing. I love it out there. I could live there for sure. Going to Indiana. What are you doing in Indiana? I feel like I should give you guys a different view of something. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just turning things so it's not the same view, so you guys aren't getting bored. Oh, guess we got like 6 minutes left, guys. Nothing. What do you do in Indiana? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. New views.
Depends on where you go in Indiana. What's your problem?
Yeah, I don't know. The dunes in northern Indiana?
That's where my brother just went.
I guess, yeah. Meat bites. I've definitely never had those. Interesting. Huh. Never even heard of it. That's interesting. South Bend.
Oh, okay.
Notre Dame. Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Something, something. I used to know that song, but I don't now. Budget display ideas. Yeah, so obviously fields, keep it simple. Use real dirt. If you can get you some static grass, that's where I would spend my money if I was on a budget. It just really makes a difference. If you can't, that's cool, no problem. I'm not really sure what to tell you to use for grass otherwise. I mean, they make sprinkly stuff that's way cheaper. If you can't go static grass, that's cool. Be creative. You can find a lot of stuff if you're creative. If you're wanting to build buildings and things like that, like these back in the back, again, basswood is seriously cheap. You can get a pretty big bundle of it for, I don't know, less than $10, I'm sure. Things like that. You can use, if you can get your foam for your display, you can cut that and sort of sand it to make hills and bumps and things like that. You don't have to necessarily spend a fortune to make a display. I mean, if you're going to go to National or whatever, yeah, you're probably going to spend some money. But you don't have to. The most important thing is to have fun. And just kind of get creative with it. And the cool thing about a display is if you do something and you're not happy with it, usually it's pretty easy to remove it and try something else. So, oh yeah, Northwest Minnesota, snow 11 months out of the year, I bet. A new recliner is like a vacation in itself. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, awesome! Gonna go watch the Cards play the Royals. That's fun. That'll be cool. I have never been to Kauffman. I've driven by it before, but I've never been there. I've been to Busch Stadium and watched the Cardinals play a couple hundred times easily. But yeah, I've never been to Kauffman. I've never seen the Cardinals. No, I take that back. I was gonna say I've never seen the Cardinals play outside of Busch, but I did go to Wrigley one time. I actually went to Wrigley twice, and it got rained out both times. So I decided I wasn't going back. Oh, sister got a free ride to Notre Dame. Well, that's pretty sweet. I mean, Notre Dame's obviously an impressive college, so that's awesome. Drew a 2200 and a Turbo Tiger. Nice. Do I go to Farm Fest? I don't. I would love to go to the Farm Progress show this year, but I just don't know if that's in the cards this year. It's in August.
Oh, August.
Oh, you definitely wouldn't go.
Yes,
but if Bill wanted to go, I would go with him. So, because we've gone every year. It's been in Decatur since I was a kid. Yes, agreed. Cubs suck anyway. Rock on.
This is worse than the red-green debate here.
No, red-green's fun. Cardinals, Cubs, that's serious. Oh, I'd be super excited to go to Farm Fest. You'll have a blast. All those events like that are just a great, for guys like us. I mean, that's fun. There used to be a small farm show in this convention center 40 miles from here. And I just kind of went by the wayside, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to enjoy going to it. That was so much fun.
I just talked about all the toy shows that went away.
Well, that's true, yeah.
All right, wrap it up.
Okay. Have I ever made a construction site display? No, but I would love to see a really nice one. That would be great. So what do you want off the website? I don't know, one of everything? I don't have to look. I'd have to look and see what's on there, to be honest with you. Do I watch any of videos from Ken Block? Yeah, you bet. Jim Kana is cool. Go Cards. Agreed. No wrapping it up. Unfortunately, we've got to.
I gave you an extra 15 minutes.
You're in Minnesota and it's only 2 hours away. Okay. Yeah, if I were only 2 hours away, you darn right I'd be there. That'd be awesome. Good YouTube videos. How to make transfers and sticks, dried plants. Yeah, I've seen some. I think Luke Towan maybe has a couple videos like that, Tim. So for sure, look into that. Oh, Connor. Yeah, I just showed up a little late. I was giving away stuff and you missed it. Aw, isn't that nice?
Well, I did call him a city boy, so...
Well, that's true.
So I owed him.
Dime dogs. Oh my gosh, 10-cent hot dogs at a baseball game. How awesome would that be? Holy cow. See, in St. Louis, they call them dime dogs, but they're $10 a dog. Oh, you guys are the best. You are the best.
We're gonna have to talk about these FTL points soon.
Someday when I'm 95 and I finally go, Kyle and Connor and John and Jack, so they're gonna have to divvy up the collection. They just have to split it 4 ways. Which is all there is to it.
Whatever. This is my retirement. You can come and praise it for me.
No, we're gonna go together.
That sounds like we have a death pact. This is not.
No, it's just gonna be the way it is, like one of those cute old couples that you hear about.
Okay, wrap it up.
Okay, it's time to go, guys. It's getting silly in here now. I reached that point where I need something to drink. How long have we been married? Almost 2 years. Almost. Oh well, Landon can have all the tools. Maybe. Yeah, that's true. I don't want to leave Landon out.
You can have the lawnmowers.
Yeah. Landon can have the lawnmower collection. There you go. This is a great end. We're in the will. Let's go. Thanks, Noah. I appreciate you watching. Really do. That's awesome. Leave Landon the parts. Okay. Landon does hurt himself with tools. This is true.
Oh.
This is true. All right. Okay, guys. Gotta go. Oh, thanks, guys. This was fun. Had a blast doing this one. This is a great live. We had lots of awesome questions. I think we had a blast. So, I appreciate it, everybody. And hope to see you at Metropolis this weekend. So y'all have yourselves a great day. Happy tractor hunting.